Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to run it. It's Page. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Avila. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. At the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense will keep it on the ground here, and they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff in a single back formation. Brought down, but Borka Taggart produced a solid gain there. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it, backed up to his own end zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, look at a throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punt punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the ground, it's Avila. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw. It's Brooks. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Finding some room at the 25.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Avila. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Important second down play coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Back to throw. It's Brooks. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. 6th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be
muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 12, set to hit this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Okay, ready?
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be
testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Brooks. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Page. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moving past the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. He's past the 30. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
31.
The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team.
26. And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab down the middle. It's Avila. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his...
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. Clearly made the catch. Ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Scanning the field, it's Brooks. He fires it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, A&M. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking for some space. It's Page. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
These linebackers better put on the big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Page. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way field for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Brooks. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Comes up with the catch. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Clemson 38, Texas A&M 28.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And
the sophomore making an impact play. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Brooks. He'll throw it now. Looking right. This one caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The offense going with the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught near the goal line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. He finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Running back picks up one. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Brooks. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas A&M. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score. Clemson 45, Texas A&M 42.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the single back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Brooks. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free now, has room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback looking to connect with a receiver here. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
He's running out of time here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Clemson.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The freshman brings him down quickly. And the timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Clemson.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.